Hi everyone, how are you? Tonight I am doing the sign of Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I so hope you all are doing well. So these are going to be your June monthly energies for the soulmate twin flame connections out there. For people that are in something spiritual, such as whatever you label it to be. They usually are the connections that are very deep bond. It's not just somebody that just abruptly leaves your life and you can disconnect from them. They cause a lot of frustration on these paths. I'm just here to read the messages for anyone out there that may be suffering in heartbreak, to help you maybe to see a different perspective, find a new path. A lot of people stay in these cycles of suffering and healing through these. So I just hope that you can move forward in a healthy way. And I just don't think anybody has to suffer through these connections, because they do teach you so much about yourself. If so many people can open their eyes to that, they will show you how to get back up again. They will show you a lot about your soul path. They're never looked at as in a traditional relationship. So I think that's what a lot of people may want from them. But anything with synchronicities is being sent for a reason. So you do have to see what it means for you. Okay, so I am just going to pull the energies. Just remember, it's a general, so it can be reversed. And it is for the heartbroken. They are not easy reads. They're not fairy tales. That's another thing. A lot of people have that fairy tale scenario to these, but they're really everyone that has any part of a divine or spiritual, whatever again you label it to be, will come with suffering. You may feel that deep love. There's a separation. Everybody has a different path, similar type of energies in how people feel on one side of it anyway. And it may be the more empathetic side, somebody that's awakened and somebody that is not. So let's see what the energies are showing. Okay. So I do want to read and see what this person, why did they leave your life? So I don't waste your time if it's not your energies. Okay, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, why did this person leave your life? I just always hope that it gets to the right person who needs the messages. Peace, clarity. Okay, why did this person leave your life, Aries? What are you needing to know? Someone has abruptly left your life and you still feel deeply connected, deeply bound. Okay, I have the Hanged Man. So this person is definitely stuck in something. Something very toxic. They could be stuck in something that's just very unhealthy for them. It's like they feel trapped. Ten of Swords. The Emperor. Trying to understand with this Ten of Swords crossing it. Feels like I feel like they have left your life in a way. They don't want to betray you. They, of course, if you have been betrayed by this person, they may be absolutely trying to deny it, having to walk away so they don't have to deal with it or confront it. This is like a feeling of an energy that wants to push forward. It's like they're completely stuck, though. They're in something unhealthy. It can be a complete mindset that they're in. With the Emperor energy, this is somebody that's like in total denial. But they could definitely not want to hurt you. Let me grab these cards that fell. So it all would depend on if they have betrayed you. They don't want to confront it. It's like at the same time, it's like they just want to push through life and deny anything, you know. I have here the 8 of Cups. This person like wishes you would have walked away, because it's like 2 of Wands and the Fool. I feel like this person feels overall like they wish you would have walked away. They didn't feel that they could align with what you, they would hurt you. Like you're not on the same page. It's almost like they would have rather just disconnected from this energy. It is a monthly one to let you be happy, be free, be on your path. I get a sense like this person feels overall like there was happiness before in their life. They feel angry and painful. Pain, but it's like they're hiding it. It's like they just kind of wish that they didn't have to deal with it again. It makes, there's like a sense of anger and frustration within this person. It's like something sparking within them to bring out their darkness, their shadow side, to work on it, to set them free. But they just keep on running away from it. It's like they're still not dealing with what holds them back. Something holds them back in life. They're in something very toxic, unhealthy again. It can be any situation, addictions. But it's like this person will choose to be deceptive and dishonest. Even if it's something like that could be stable. They'll make anything that is grounded and goodness and stable into something of darkness. Yeah, it's like too much confusion, too many different things they have to battle with on this path. It's almost like communication for them. They have so much going on in their mind, when they left this connection. 2 of Cups. Feeling this love, between the two of you, feeling this beautiful emotions through this connection, a feeling like this is going to be new love. I found that true love, that once in a lifetime, a stronger love than one can feel. But it's almost like they can't help but anything that's of goodness or again stability, it's like they will leave the person in such pain. It's like they'd rather leave it than deal with it. Grief. It's like somebody that, I want to say, if you were in something long-term or committed, where you may see this on your path to show you how different you are. Like if you were in something to continue long-term, it's almost like this person would leave you by yourself to suffer alone in many aspects of life. And that's difficult, you know, and that could be really where you are on 2 different pages. This person showing you kind of who they are, but feeling this love, like I am getting someone that felt this love deeply. But it's like anything that is of goodness or anything that can be good is too good to be true. They're kind of undeserving, they feel. It's like their choice that they make. So it's like even if they feel love, they will just keep going on their path, moving forward. It's always a feeling like they do get back up again, They feel good, but then they get brought back down again. Because I feel like they're being constantly shown what causes them conflict by people that are coming into their life. And you could have definitely been, this blessing in disguise, even though it may bring triggering or darkness to them for their healing. It's like you received the pain of this person, but somehow you're connected on this path through the transformation. Because you were like the light to this person. Even though there's a lot of darkness here. To show them something here with the Four of Wands energy that's beautiful and stable and goodness. And a feeling, again, of love that never could be felt. But it's just too heartbreaking for you. Because with the Ace of Pentacles here, there is, of course, light at the end of this tunnel. There is happiness, and it may not be in love right now because it's obviously not something healthy in your highest good. It's not going to bring you something it's like what you're attracting in. If you're attracting that goodness in, if you are working on yourself, making new plans for yourself, seeing a different path or seeing a different view, do trust your path because it is your decision to make here for what you choose. Like you call the shots from here. It's like this person can't, they're in no communication. Even if they feel this love so strongly, it's all about transformation through this desire. And they do have to choose a path themselves. But they have a path to move through because I feel like they're constantly being awakened here. And you're constantly the one kind of suffering. But that's like... You're building your strength. You're building your it's almost like you're going to be very, very brave through this wisdom that you learn here. Through when you're not communicating, what is going on in these energies, what is the conflict? What is the suffering? What is it showing you? Knight of Pentacles. And Temperance. Yeah, it's like you call the shots, you hold the power. This person doesn't, no matter how much they're connected with you on a path. It's like as you heal, as you move forward with the Knight of Pentacles here and the World, it's almost like that feeling, once you get to that place of knowing it and feeling good again, that's when that person probably would step up and want to be loyal to you. It's like when you're feeling good, but I think you may be in a place where you would see this person as being very deceptive and very dishonest because you have grown strongly on your path. So I do feel like this person could be something of a very slow or something that you may want friendship in the... It's like you would be very cautious of love. I feel like you may see this energy as different as time moves on, as you have something new come into your life. Everybody's different, but it's like that path, like as you change, as you grow, because this person waits so long or because their path is different than yours. It's like you're going to get to peace. You're going to get to something of stability because you have to for yourself. Yeah. Like it's almost like you need to enjoy, you need to have fun. Like you're not supposed to be here. Maybe you've been trying to heal a long time, and it kind of just traps you over and over. It causes a lot of suffering and a lot of pain. So I just want to say you have a lot of strength here for what you have been through. And this person here is a difficult energy to deal with, whoever you have been put on a path with. But you do learn a lot about your intuition through these emotions, through your transformation of how you want to move forward. Because you may, again, see this person as completely different on your path. I feel like this person ahead, again, will be surrounding your energies in some way. They can be watching you, but I feel like you may get the sense of that toxic feeling or go through that part of, the connection, that desire is still there, but you have found like your true self, and this person didn't. They're still kind of not in a good place. Yeah, I think that that might pull you right out of this energy so that you can give to what is for you in a healthy way, in a good way, not walking away from conflict and walking away from manipulative energies that are manipulative. It's like you're too good for that energy. They're not meant for you on this path or at this time of your life. Yeah, I just see you gaining more stability, control of your own spiritual path, what is intended for you, and feeling abundant with whatever it is that you have in life, appreciation. And again, like it's so different for everyone. It's, so many people can go through phases of back and forth energies of feeling like you lost out on love, your greatest love. But really it's bringing you to the path where you find your peace and happiness, and work towards what you found through this connection that you absolutely love and what you absolutely didn't. It's like there are some of your boundaries, there are some of your desires that you will use forward. You just can't see it yet. And there's going to be a lot of guidance and a lot of beauty up on the path. But it may be something that you have to kind of, it's like that person may be stuck in a lot of toxic energy. You can be stuck in a lot of desires, passions, pain through this no communication, not seeing the big picture, because it is really about you, being strong, pushing through whatever is life throws at you. Whatever you have pictured here, it's hard. It's like the unknown. If you're trying to look to the future too far ahead, it brings you into more suffering and pain. Staying present as possible so that you can feel as peaceful as possible, so you can truly build and manifest what it is that you desire. Because I feel like it would bring you in such a good direction with the Queen of Pentacles here. All about your growth and putting down suffering, burdens. Of course, you're going to have suffering and burdens through life, but you're going to be able to deal with it better. You're going to be able to detach from things that are not truly meant for you because of this connection. So there is different ways to heal and see how you can build on your path anew. And it's not going to be easy. It's very much a lot of lessons on these paths. But you're going to see the light at the end of this tunnel. I want to say the energy is overall. Have faith on this path. It is for a purpose. There is something beautiful up ahead, but you have to trust it and you have to believe in it. It's like if you don't feel that way, look at that, work on that so you can bring in goodness. Yeah, it's like gratitude. It's appreciation of your path and what is goodness, what have you learned here that is positive. So, of course, if there's anything abusive here, I always try to put that in the description box. I'm just going to pull a guidance card. Yeah, these can be quite difficult because there are a lot of energies and not actual people stepping up. Because a lot of times what happens, they cause a lot more lessons on your path. So let's see here. Aries, what are you needing to know for this monthly energy? What are you needing to know about this connection for your healing, your growth, and your path for the month? Yeah, the path forward, no matter how much you try to control it or guess it, it doesn't really bring any kind of goodness in. It's allowing things to be as they are meant to be. And that could take really long for somebody to understand and really look deeply at. Because nothing where your energies are too extreme or too heavy is anything of goodness able to come in for you. It's like blocking it. It doesn't, on a spiritual path, it shows you over and over. It's like once you lighten up the energies, once you change them, once you know you're in control, it does change. It's so much better. It's so much lighter. So let's see what I'm getting here. I have number 9, everything for peace. Yeah, peace is honestly, peace. Whatever you have to do for your own sanity and your own peace of mind. Sometimes you can't get the clarity you wish or desire. And sometimes you have to, find that on your own. Something that can make you feel good enough inside for yourself, whether you have to write it down, whatever you need to do to make this path happiness for you, especially if someone's not doing it. A lot of people, especially if they have betrayed you, do not bring an apology or, you have to really look at their motives if they did, because you don't really hear too often in these spiritual connections somebody that wants to step up and say, hey, I betrayed you. A lot of people wait for that, and honestly, you can wait your whole life, because it's knowing that you sometimes have to leave things as they are, no matter how much you want them to change or be something they're not, All right, let me grab the energy. Okay. Yeah, see what's definitely grabbing a hold of you this month, to see where your healing may need to be at. So one of you may have took on the role of responsible and a caretaker, and devoting all of your loving energies to the last drop, sometimes obsessively. They may have tended to the needs of others, but not to themselves, or that could be you. Assist to others generously, contributes resources, and distributes advice and mental support. In the relationship, they absorbed everything, even the dark sides. They may have not complained or argued against it, and they hide their frustration in order to keep peace. And yeah, that's kind of what I was getting, like they can look at it as that, to you it may not feel peaceful. They feel like if they, could just, that's honestly what I was kind of getting, like they just walk away from things so they don't have to deal or confront them. But it can bring them a lot of exhaustion and self-neglect. The giver may develop impulsive behavior. They can a bad temper and an incapacity to control their anger. The receiving person, however, is a serial energy sponge, and they may behave recklessly with ingratitude. Yeah, I was getting definitely for you with the gratitude, and deny their neediness. In some cases, intervention creates tension, or if you reach out to this person, it would create more tension. So restraint is the key to success and to the flow of abundance, as is unconditional love and supporting others with boundaries. There are things that should remain private and concealed, and it's better to keep the internal dynamics of this relationship to yourself rather than discuss them. Otherwise, you may encounter undue criticism. Be careful of giving excessively and the inability to say no. So what I want to say there is restraint is key to keep things private. I think that is so important that people are able to communicate what they feel, and if they can't, do that with the person, of course, try to connect with others like you, or a spiritual group or spiritual counselor, whatever it may be. I think that's more if you are maybe anyone out there that may be public, social media, that kind of thing can be really, really difficult. So if that person may be doing something to you on social media, or you're doing something to them on social media, that's where I think it's saying to remain private, where you have to disconnect those energies in the best way, the healthiest way for you, to heal, to grow, So again, take what resonates for you. It's all about your growth, and it can be difficult for anyone on these paths, but I so hope that you do trust the process. You do learn a lot here, and you will grow in beautiful ways, but you again have to trust that, because I think your path up ahead is going to bring you out of the darkness into the light, out of what it is that you desire. But you do have to choose it, you do have to want it, and you do have to kind of attract it in. It's always, people wait on divine intervention, but really they are waiting on you. It's like they want you to choose. They want you to make the choices for your path. They want you to know you're in control. And sometimes that's why these lessons can be really hard. Waiting on someone, or knowing within whatever you are suffering through on this path, you will get through. You have to believe it with all of your heart, because you're really, really strong. I'm getting in these energies. You have a lot of courage and bravery. So anyone that has been betrayed here, I do want to say, this is not somebody that's going to step up and give you an apology. If they did, be careful, be cautious. They can be really unhealthy on these paths and not true love at all. So again, take what resonates for you. I wish you all the best. I truly wish you healthy, happy love, and I think that's where your path is going. It's just going to take time. It can take years, honestly. So work on you and make it the best you possibly can, because that's all you really have on this path as you go forward. I mean, you are going to have to control you and your life. So take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.